Hello everybody and welcome back to the continuation of Mortimer's adventures. This is Friday afternoon and what a way to celebrate the end of the week, the end of my summer holidays actually. This is my very last day of summer holidays. Back to work on Monday. Yeah, so can you think of a better way than to celebrate that? Great board game. In our case, it's Massive Darkness and Mortimer's Adventures. We left him right there in the room, in the dark, in shadows, thinking of his strategy and of ways to continue. Yeah, so as I said, welcome back to our playthrough. Hopefully, this time we'll progress through the dungeon and collect 5 more souls. We already have 1. We need 5 more to ring the bell. Can you actually see that on camera? No, you cannot. There's another tile to the right, which you will see later on during the playthrough. There's no need for you to see it right now because it's completely empty. We have 2 portals that mobs will be spawning from, but yeah, it's not important at the moment. We need to get across the bridge right here and go towards this direction to reach the bell, which we can ring as soon as we collect 6 souls. We have 1. We need 5 more. We have 2 mobs on the board. There's potential for the 3rd one over there, which I'm thinking of exploring and spawning, because that might be a good way to farm some loot. In the last episode, we leveled up to level 2. We picked the leader Rebirth, and the only leader that we can summon is the Spectral Walkers. I don't really want to waste. Was it 4? Was it 6? How many souls was it? I need to check that in just a moment. But I don't really want to do that because they're not that strong. Only 2 HP. So we'll see. We'll see about that. Let's just quickly have a look. We need 4 souls, right? We need 4 souls. I don't think that's quite a beneficial thing for us to do. All right, enough of me talking. I have 3 HP, 3 souls. So what I'm going to do, my maximum is 5. Right. So my very first action, I'll put the souls there. My very first action is that I move 1 and explore. Let's say I explore this chest. 2 common items. Okay, let's have a look. 2 common items it is. Right. There's the deck. 1 from the middle and 1 from here. Yeah, completely random. Let's see what they are. Maybe something useful. The very first one is a scroll, Forge Gate spell. Place your hero in the closest forge zone. Wow! That's actually fantastic. It's like a teleport spell. As soon as I have 6, as you'll see in just a moment. Let me just, hang on. Just a moment. You see over there, right? This is where the bell is. And right next to it, there's the forge. So as soon as let's say I progress here to the large chest, and then I can cast it, read the scroll and just teleport myself across the river, which I cannot cross. Wow, this is a fantastic find. I absolutely love that. What's the other one? Oh, upside down. Sorry for that. Ragged Kilt. Combat. 1 mana. I can reroll 2 dice. Oh, that's actually very nice. To start with, I'll of course equip that as soon as possible. Yeah, as you can see, I equipped that already. So just a small zoom. Mortymer, we cannot see you. So this chest over there is looted. There's 1 treasure token on the floor and a fountain. So my second action is exactly that. First, I'm going to where's my bag? My bag is here. Let us draw treasure. Ooh, nice. It's a rare treasure. Let me grab a rare treasure Okay, deck. Let's pick one. This one. Oh, Seer of the Future. We've seen that one before, haven't we? Yeah. Magic attack. Reroll all defense dice that weren't blank. Wow. Reroll all defense dice that weren't blank. That's actually very nice. I'll equip that immediately. And equip the sword, which we do not need anymore. And I'll equip that in my other hand. So that was first movement point. Second movement point, I will interact with this fountain, and I'm hoping for two. It's actually 3, right? As you can see, heal 3. I can only heal 2, which is my maximum. Yeah. So that's that. That was my second action. My third action is I will go 1 and 2. Ha. And do we want to open it? Because there's a mob in there. Yeah, there's a mob in there. If I open the doors, I'll spawn the mob and they can come in and attack me. I would rather defend against them. Yeah. Do you know what? I think I'm going to spend my fourth action to... What is it that they have? The living statues. They have the melee attack. Undead sword, something I already have. And these guys across the bridge, they have the Staff of Darkness, which I could, could do with. Yeah. So that was my first movement point. The second movement point, I want to be in shadows. So that's it. I've completed my activation. Now it's the now it's the monsters that will activate. They go 1 and cannot attack. They will 2, and they have to stop their activation right there. Okay, same with these guys, 1 and 2. So they crossed the bridge, and that's all they could do. Can I level up? I need 10 XP. I have 4, so I cannot. Now, we progress the Darkness Tracker, and we have to spawn a mob, a roaming monster, right? That's the deck, the roaming monsters that I have. Let's shuffle these. Yeah, so it's completely random. This time I'm not going to stack. And let's, I don't know, this one maybe? Ooh, an Iron Golem. And here he is, Iron Golem. Nice miniature. Massive maze. Bloody hell. Let's see what he does. Ooh, quite a lot of text. 2 treasures from the bag, 1 extra from the supply. Iron Golem cannot take fire or frost. If there is a shaman in the dungeon, there's no shaman. Otherwise, Iron Golem moves 2 zones towards closest hero and attacks them. If possible. Okay, there's no shaman. So he hates shaman. Shaman? What's the plural for shaman? I don't know. Okay, so I suppose it's the second one that will apply to his activation. All right, so let's draw 2 from the back. Of course, it's 2 commons and 1 rare. Rare token, where are you? There it is. Okay, 1 rare token. So he has 3 loot tokens on him. And where is it that he spawns? Right there in the corner. You cannot see it, but I'll show you. There he is, right there in the corner. Okay. Let's go back to and focus on the play area. So that's it. So he spawned, and now he moves 2 zones. 1, 2. So he's already there. You can see him. No, you cannot see him. So he's just right off the... There he is. See? So he's approaching, right? So we need to prepare for his arrival, and then we'll see what we can do about about that. Right. back to Mortymer. Now, we're in range of these guys, okay? And what is it that they do? Right, they have the souls on them, one soul on them, so it gives them +1 defense, and they also have the brainy buff, which allows them to re-roll all blank results on defense die, right? And this is their card, just to remind all of us, including me, 3 HP each, 1 blue, defense claw. Blank results on blue count as +1. So they're pretty strong on defenses. Right. Okay, keep this card. So I suppose I'll attack with my Seer of the Future. Right, so it's the magic attack, which I'm doing. Yeah. Reroll all defense dice that were in blank. And it says here that they can reroll all blank results on defense dice. So it counters my buff. That's not good, is it now? Right, let me build the let me just put my whiskey. Oh, and by the way, I'm celebrating Friday and the end of my summer holidays with a nice single malt whiskey. Yeah. 1, 2 black, 1 blue, and let's buff my damage, right? So I'm using my Death Shadow, one soul for +2, so 1 soul +2. There you go. I'll put it here. Okay. 2 yellow for my Seer of the Future. That's my attack. Can I do anything else? I suppose I can I? No, I cannot. I cannot. No, I cannot. So look, let's roll it. That's a blank. Okay, that's a blank. So this gets defended. These two come into play, right? And I need to remember that because of the scenario, they have 1 extra defense per soul they're carrying, and they will also re-roll blank rolls on defense. They didn't have any, so that's that. I get 2 mana, which, no, it's just wasted. Okay, so one of these is negated, unfortunately. 1 claw, right? So I get 1 damage and one scratch, right? And 1 claw. Defense blank results. No, they didn't have any blank results, so they receive 1 damage. So they have 8 HP, right? 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Yeah. I'll make a stack on their monster card. It'll be easier for me to track it. Right. So that was my first action. I forgot to flip the token. I'll do it again, right? So I'm going to do that again. Where is 2? 2, 1 soul, 2 black, 1 blue, 1 shadow. Come on, I need some proper damage. Oh, that was a claw. Sorry for that. That was a claw. That was a claw. Come on. Right. Ooh, looks like a nice damage. Right. So that's a blank. I don't suppose it counts as defense. It's not a defense. It's just a response. That's the way I see it. Yeah. And it says reroll all defense dice. So which one's first? Is it my Seer of the Future, or is it the brainy buff that they have, which you cannot see? You can just see it slightly on the screen. So I suppose I'll play it. So to make it fair, I like fair play. You know, I will make it that my Seer of the Future buff and the brainy buff for the monsters will balance each other out, so it cancels each other. So That's the way it is. So this is blocked. This claw, what was it again? On defense, blank results. They didn't have any blank results. So there you go. And I deal for 7 damage. What? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. One is dead. 1, 2, 3. The other one is dead. And the last one is also dead. So I just demolished them, completely annihilated the entire group. Fantastic. So I claimed the second, not this one, this one. I claimed the second soul, for which I get, was it 3? 4 XP, up to 8, right? 1 for the mob, the other one for the mob. So these 2 have been negated. Off you go to the to your box. You know, the thing with Massive Darkness, with all Simon games, is that the amount of miniatures that you get, you just you know, absolutely overwhelming amount of miniatures, and trying to find the proper boxes while you're playing and recording sometimes is quite challenging. And also I need 3 extra. 1, 2, 3, so that's 13 for the leader, right? But 1, 2 for minions, and 2, if I recall, for the leader. Yep, that's that. So this is what I got. 1, 2, 1, 2. I got some XP, so I can level up to level 3. These guys were annihilated. Now I get to loot them. Yeah, lovely job. Lovely job. Unfortunately, they had a common item, right? So this goes back to the bag. Okay. Let's see what we found. Common item. Yeah. I don't know. This one from the top. It's the ring blade. Yeah. The ring blade, what is it that it does? If you kill the leader, perform a free attack action. That's not bad. We also collect their undead sword. It's the second one that we... Yeah, it's the second one. We have 2 of these. This card goes into my trophy pile, so I can summon the leader now, who is, I think, better than the Spectral Walker's leader. 1 more HP, which is always beneficial. And also, we claim the Brainy reward, which is the hero who killed this mob immediately gains +2 XP. So from 13 to 15. And this gets discarded. Lovely job. Fantastic. We have 2 more actions to do. So our third action is to open these doors. All right. Let's open these doors. Where's my door deck? And the card that we draw for the doors is Hellscape. Spawn 1 roaming monster on the roaming monster portal. Remove 1 mob from the chamber if possible. It is possible. So we remove this and we spawn 1 roaming monster. Ugh. I don't really like the sound of that. Thankfully, I'm still level 2. So, okay. Look at that. Shuffle that again. We have so many roaming monsters. Let's have a look what this one is. Ooh! Boer. Right? Boer. Right. So there he is. Well, I think that's the way you pronounce it. Boer. I'll call him Boer. Right? Nasty little thing. He's like a devilish figure. I don't know what it is. Wow. Right, so it spawns at the roaming monster portal. It's got 8 HP, right? 2 blue, 1 black. Boer always activates last during the enemy phase. If there are any mobs in the dungeon, Boer performs 2 actions like a mob. Sorry, you couldn't see that. Then the closest mob to Boer performs 1 action. Ooh. Spawn a mob in Boer's zone. It doesn't activate this round. Ooh, so it just keeps summoning the mob if they're not present in the dungeon. That's an interesting mechanic, to be honest with you. So he has 1 rare treasure token on him, and 2 from, of course, 2 common from the loot bag. Yeah. Okay. So this is what happened as a result of opening that door. So that was our first movement point. The second movement point is that we're going to go in, right? Our final action is that we're going to interact with that token. Let's see what it is. Hopefully it's a rare. Yep, it is. It's a rare. So it was our first action. Yeah. Come on. What is it that we need? Helm maybe? Or a better armor? Let's take this one from the middle. Ooh, double flail. Attack 2. 2 mana, double the wounds dealt. Ooh, that's actually quite nice. I will equip that because it's one-handed. So I'll equip that in place of my Ash one. So I can attack both in melee and magic range. Good, 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 good. So that was our first movement point. The second movement point is that I'm going to move there, and that completes my activation. Right, enemies. So these Orcan forces will go 1, will go 2, because there's nothing else they can do. Now the Iron Golem will go. He will go 2, 1, 2. Boe now. If there are any mobs, yeah, there is 1 mob. Boe performs 2 actions like a mob. 2 actions like a mob. So I suppose it just moves twice, 1 and 2. Then the closest mob to Boer performs 1 action. 1 action. So it just moves. That's the way I understand that. Yeah. So there it is. Now we get to level up. We need 10 XP to progress to level 3. And we have 15. So we will drop that to 5. We are level 3. So we get 1 mana and 1 HP if I read that correctly. Yeah, get 1 each. Lovely job. Then 1 is it epic treasure token into the bag. There we go. On the side. And also we get to claim 1 skill, which is fantastic. Level 3. Soul protection, no, death shadow or race skeletons. I think I'm going to get the race skeletons just to see if we can play a sort of minion master build. We'll see how that plays out. And then, okay, we need to add 1 rare treasure token into the bag because we progressed the Darkness Tracker. Right, so it's back to Mortymer. His first activation is to move and interact with the very last treasure token in this area. And let's see what it is. Hopefully it's some rare treasure. Nope, it's just a common. It's just a common. Let's grab the common deck. And let's pick 1 from the middle. This one. It's a Morning Star. I don't... Oh, on the other hand, there's no buffs, but it's quite strong 1 orange. Yeah, maybe we can equip our living statues or another leader that we're going to summon soon with it. So, there you go. Do we have any range weapons? Let's have a look. Melee. Melee, 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 and melee. Fantastic. Not. So, our second activation is we're going to go 1, 2. We have what, 5 souls. We could summon the skeletons, but it's not really worth it. Or we could attack them twice with our Seer of the Future magic attack. What is it that they have? They have the... Ooh, yeah, I have to do that because they have the Charming buff, which allows them to add +2 to their attack during their attack phase. Ooh, no. So we're going to spend our third action to attack them. So they have 2 black. How many blues? Yeah, just 1 because they're quite weak still. I'm in shadows. 2 yellow because I'm attacking with my Seer of the Future. Okay. And in combat for 1 mana, for my kilt, I can reroll 2 if I spent what's it called? No, come on. Where is it? 1 mana, of course. Yeah, so I'm spending 1 soul to boost to activate my Death Shadow and boost my damage with 2. Then I'm going to use 1 mana to boost my damage by additional 1. Using my ability from the Soul Tracker. So I'm already attacking for 3. They have 3 HP each, so I need 9 damage to destroy them. Can I do anything else? I can re-roll all defense dice that were in blank. Let's see what happens, right? I'm attacking. Boom. Okay, so these are blanks. Shadows, so I get 3 souls, up to 7, so that's resolved. A claw on attack, so nothing happens, it's a defense. 1 mana, so I claim this mana back, and 1 attack plus 3 from my buffs. So 4 damage. Yep, 4 damage goes through, so 1 of them dies. Yeah, 1 of them dies. I get 1 soul, 1 XP, and the other one is wounded, so they have 5 HP remaining. 5. So I'll just put a stack next to them, like so. He dies. Okay, so he goes back to his spot, which is, where is it? Come on. It's here somewhere, isn't it? It's gotta be. Yep, there it is. So he's gone into his box. Right, my last action. Shall we attack or shall we summon a leader? Yeah, let's attack. Maybe we can have more options with more cards in my trophy deck. So again, I'm going to do the same. 2 damage, 1 extra for 1 mana. 2 yellow for my Seer of the Future. This time 1 black, 1 blue, and 1 shadow. Let's have a look. Boom, another shadow. Come on. So this is a blank. Let's get rid of that. And we do this. So let's resolve my shadow and additional 3. So from 7 to 10. Claw only applies on attack, so nothing happens. This gets blocked. 4 damage goes through. 1, 2, 3, 4. So 1 HP remaining. The other guy dies. Okay. There you go. Back to your spot in the box. Okay. But unfortunately, I ran out of I ran out of activations, and this little bugger, he's got 1 HP remaining, so he'll have a chance to take his revenge on me right now. Beautiful, beautiful Lowlands whiskey. Anyways, so now Ah, and I lose this mana, of course, just to keep it tidy. Yeah. So he has to move in. No, he doesn't have to move in because he has the Staff of Darkness. So he's going to attack me with 2 yellow. I'm going to defend with 1 blue. Ah, and I forgot about rerolls. Okay, no worries. I have to pay for my mistakes. I have an additional defense for having more souls than 8, which comes from the souls tracker here. Can I do anything else? Nope. There's nothing else I can do. He hasn't got any minions with him, so he doesn't attack with black dice. But as a result of his charming buff, he will have +2 to attack, which I'll indicate by putting that dice over there. Okay, let's roll it. Lovely job. Lovely job. Fantastic. 1 mana does not apply, so he attacks me for 3 damage. I block 2. This is a blank, so 1 damage goes through. I can take that like a boss. You know, like a boss. So that was his first action. Now his second action, he's going to do exactly the same. So again, 2. Let's roll it. Right, lovely job. 2, 4. Right, now I'm going to spend, but I can't, but I can't re-roll these, and they can actually roll worse. Yeah, let's risk it. So I'm spending 1 mana to activate my Ragged Kilt to re-roll 2 dice. I will, of course, re-roll 1 of this and mine. Yeah, but it's actually 2 blanks. So 3 damage, 2 block, 1 damage goes through. I'll take it like a champ. Again, no worry, not at all. Okay, so that was his activation. Now the Iron Golem, he moves 2 zones towards closest hero and attacks, if possible. He attacks in melee range, so he cannot attack, so he goes 1, he goes 2, and that's it. Now, the Boar will activate, always activates last during the enemy phase, which he is last as we speak. If there are any mobs in the dungeon, yeah, Boar performs 2 action, and then they will perform 1 action, 1, 2. So he moves 2, and then they will attack me again. So they will attack me as they did before. So 2 damage coming from charming buff, and these 4, two of these are mine, 2 of these are his. He attacks, and he attacks. Ooh, so spend another mana, okay, to re-roll 2 dice. My defense will be re-rolled, and 1 of his attacks. Let's have a look. Wow, this gets blocked, and I get 2 wounds, yeah? Which is not ideal because I'm down to 1. So I will drink my... Well, no, I don't have to do that. Can I level up though? I cannot because I need 12, I only have 7. We shall spawn another mob. This time it's going to be level 3, and they will spawn. Let me just quickly have a look. Where do they spawn? 3+, 5+. Yeah, they will spawn right there where the roaming monsters spawned. Right, where's my level 3 mob deck? There it is. There you go. Yeah, level 3, 4. Let's have a look. Yeah, okay, nymphs. Right, so here they are. Then the minions and the leader. Nice looking miniatures. Their card. Okay, they have 2 blue. On defense, 3 HP each. Okay. Let's see what else they have. There they are, right there in the corner. Their fluffy buff is bulky. Each miniature in this mob game has +1 health. Oh, so they have 4 HP each, so that's 12 HP in total that they have. The loot token that I drew is blue. Blue. Of course it's blue. It's the rare treasure. Nice, I like that. Oh, and look at that. And this is what they're carrying. They're carrying the Storm Boomerang. Wow, both melee and ranged. And in ranged attack for 1 mana, deal 2 wounds to another enemy in line of sight. Wow, that's actually fantastic. Can we actually break through? Can we actually break through? So, it's the beginning of our turn now. And let's see what options we have. Right, so we need to get going, because more and more monsters are approaching. We need to get rid of this Orc Enforcer that's ahead of us, and then maybe spawn one of the leaders and attack this Iron Golem. We also need to think of a way of getting rid of that Boar, because he will spawn, as soon as I kill this guy, at his activation he will spawn another mob. Which is both good and bad, because we need some better items. I only have 1 HP left, so there's quite a lot of things to go through, to think about. Right, so here's what we're going to do. I'm going to drink my health potion. Right, it doesn't require any action, so I'll just discard that. I'll put it on the side. So I'm up to 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. Then I will shoot this guy with my Seer of the Future. So 2 yellow, 1 blue, 1 extra defense for having the soul on him. I will spend 1 soul to boost my damage by 2 by using my Death Shadow. I will spend 1 mana to boost my damage by additional 1 using my Threshold here. And maybe I will use my Ragged Kilt to re-roll if I have to. Right, let's see what happens. I need to kill that guy. So 2 damage, 2 is blocked. Wow, he is destroyed. Right, and that leader is destroyed. Now, let's loot these guys first of all. So I get 2 souls, I get 3 HP. Where are they? 1 rare treasure goes back into the bag, and we get to loot this guy. Let's see what we find. Okay, this one. I hope it's completely random. Look at that. This is the helm that we've been looking for. When I'm in the light and I attack for 2 mana after combat, heal equal to wounds dealt. That's actually quite nice. I'll equip that immediately. Yeah? Right? Is there anything else that he's carrying? Yes, there is. He has the soul, which is the 3rd soul that I needed, so I get extra 4 XP for doing that. He goes into my trophy. We'll think of of course, like that. We get the Staff of Darkness. Yeah, I need to think. It's actually quite good. It's actually quite good. I'll think about it, alright? And I also get the Charming Reward, which is the hero who killed this mob immediately gains 2 mana. Fantastic. So I gain 1 mana, and I get the 2nd mana. There you go, and this gets discarded. Lovely job. So that was my first activation. And now I have options. I can either go 1 for my 2nd activation, and for my 3rd activation and 4th I would attack the Iron Golem. He has 10 HP, which may be quite challenging to to bypass, to overcome. Or for my second activation, I can go 1, 2. For my third one, I can spawn them up. For the leader, for my fourth one, I can attack, and then my leader will attack. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to risk it. So 1, 2. That was my second activation. Third activation is that we're going to summon the leader. No, either Orc Forces or Living Statues. I'm going for Orc Forces. Why? Because I prefer the miniature. So this is the boss. We're going to spawn. Where's my summoning circle? Where is it? Hello, there it is. My summoning circle. There you go. So he belongs to me. And what is it that we're going to give him out of our equipment? We have the short sword. Nah. We have the undead sword. 2 of them actually. Oh, Morning Star. Of course. Morning Star it is. So, our Enforcer will be equipped with a Morning Star. That was our third activation. Our fourth activation, we're going to attack with the Double Flail. It's a one-handed weapon that we had equipped. For 2 mana, double the wounds dealt. Right? So, the Iron Golem, what is it that he does? Where is he? There he is. He defends with 1, 2 black. We're in the light, so there you go. But I can use my Gleaming Helm to heal some wounds if I spend some mana. Okay, anyways, this is my attack. I'm going to spend 2 mana to double the wounds dealt, of course. I'm going to spend... and I need to spend... how many souls? 4? 4 was it? Summon... Leader. Oh, of course, it's not here. It's on his ability 4. So I had 12. It's down to 8. I'll spend 1 mana to boost my damage by 1. Like that. I'll spend 1 soul to boost my damage by 2. Like that. Okay, and before I actually attack him, I will spend... Oh, wrong card. Sorry. I took level 5. There it is. Raise skeletons 2. I can have 4 skeletons. So summon 1. I will summon 1 skeleton just for fun of it. Yeah, like that. He's mine. Summoning circle underneath. And before we attack, we will roll 1 black dice and we'll see what happens. And it's a scratch, and it says if it was a claw, we would have dealt 1 damage. If it was a scratch, nothing happens. So there you go. Right, so 1 blue, 2 black, 2 yellow. For my double flail, I will double the wounds. I will boost my damage by 3. I cannot, because there's no mana unless I roll mana here. Let's have a look. That's my final activation. Boom. Okay, so this gets defended. 1 mana goes back. Lovely job. And I immediately spend that mana to re-roll one of his... There you go. It's a blank. So I receive 1 damage. There's nothing I can do about that. And 4 damage goes through. And he's reduced to 6. Right? 3, 4, 5, and 6. Yeah. So that's 6 damage on the Iron Golem. There you go. 6 damage. So that was Mortymer. Now, we dealt 1 damage. Yeah, we were. So our skeleton dies. Yeah, that was quick, wasn't it? They're not even worth it. Our leader will activate now. He attacks with one orange. Yeah, he defends with these. So, boom. It's a blank. Defense blank. One claw. Iron Golem defense cannot take more than 3 wounds. This attack he didn't take any. So this is negated. So that completes our activation. Now let's start with the guys in the back. 1 and 2. Now he will activate because his ability says that he activates last. So there you go. So he attacks our leader. The Iron Golem attacks with orange and black. Our Orc Enforcer defends with blue. Nothing. 2 blanks on attack and 2 defense. So that gets resolved. Now, Boer, what is it that he does? If there are any mobs there, Boer performs 2 actions like a mob. Then the closest, so he goes 1, cannot attack. He goes 2. He comes, he walks into a zone with us. And then the closest mob to Boer performs 1 action. So they just move 1. 1, 2. They have ranged weapon, but they cannot reach me. There you go. That completes the hero phase. Can we level up? We have 14. We need 12, actually. We need 12. So we level up to level 4. And we go down to 2. Okay. So we get 1 mana and 1 HP. Okay. 1 rare. No, 1 epic. What am I saying? 1 epic token goes into the bag. Come on, we need some epics. Yeah. So that's that. And then yet another epic goes into the bag as a result of Darkness Tracker progressing. Woohoo! Now we need to loot these as soon as possible. Right. So that's the, I suppose we're going to make a short break right here before we proceed with the next episode. So we're progressing quite nicely, slowly but surely. We need to clear that. So I did not claim these mana. We have 3 souls. We need another 3 to progress towards the bell and ring the bell to call for Charon, who's sailing in the river. And then we will clear the board and build another board for the final boss encounter. Until then, I suppose, thank you very much for watching, for being here. It really means a lot. If you have any comments or feedback for me with ways how I could improve the playthroughs, then please post them in the comments. I really appreciate them. I really read all of them and I want to improve my games in the future. So thanks a lot for watching. I'll see you in the next one shortly. Bye bye.